Good morning, good afternoon. Welcome back to AUSI Xponential 2022 in Orlando. It's day 2 of the Expo Hall. There's been like a lot going on yesterday. And yeah, we're going to kick off the day with a little conversation between Romeo and myself. Romeo, how are you?
Good morning, Laurent. Good morning, everyone. My head is spinning like the propeller on the newly announced Ace Core Zoe. Yes. So that was one of the exciting pieces of release yesterday that we had. It's a beauty, isn't it?
It is, absolutely is. And it was interesting to talk to Yuri yesterday from Ace Core. He's super excited about being like kind of the new kid on the block on the vehicle side or the drone side. And yeah, we're looking forward to hearing more from them. Actually, he also said that there's going to be some announcements later in the year, but he didn't reveal any secrets.
All right. Well, let's see what else did happen yesterday. We had a lot of visitors at the booth.
We did.
Here on stage, as well as inside the entire booth. Who else did we talk to yesterday?
So yesterday we had Quantum Systems here. We had Ace Core, as I mentioned, and we had Watts Innovations. So those were the OEM, the drone manufacturers. But then we also had lots of other people from the ecosystem from like different areas. So for example, we talked to Phase One, the camera manufacturer. So we had the camera, like a payload partner on stage as well. And then we also had a software partner. And I think that was a first, because last year, if I remember correctly, we didn't talk to any software provider at all, right?
That's right. Wow, we had a first yesterday.
We did. That was Stefan from Spleen Lab. And they do the AI software that basically can process data on board the drones. And yeah, it's exciting how their technology can actually provide so much value, not just to the manufacturers to create solutions, but of course to the end users who then can basically add value and benefit from these capabilities on board.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I talked to David Danielson with the LA Fire Department and NIST, the National Institute for Standard and Technology, about the standardization piece and how important standards are. Obviously, in the aviation industry, standards are the key. Now they're coming into the drone industry as well, and we are at the forefront on many of these standards. So that was super exciting. We also talked to, who else did we talk to?
So we also had one of the end user partners. It was with Cynthia, and remind me, I think it was...
Who was she talking to?
Who was it? I don't remember. Cynthia, who did you talk to yesterday on stage? Hensel Phelps. There we go. So we had one enterprise end user on here with Cynthia from Hensel Phelps. So it was really right. We really had everybody, like from every corner of the ecosystem. We had the vehicle manufacturers, the camera, the software providers, but then the basically standardization, or like let's say the bodies, and then the end users. So who else could we talk to? I don't know.
It was a busy day, and it's hard to keep track of everything.
And it's not going to be different today, right?
Exactly. So there are more talks scheduled with some exciting partners again.
Absolutely. So we're going to talk to more vehicle manufacturers. There's going to be Avi from the Netherlands, like Ace Core. And then we're going to talk to another, let's call it component provider. It's going to be Drone Rescue Systems, the guys who help us reduce risk by adding parachutes to systems. And then we're also going to talk to some of our own colleagues. So Marcus Achterlich, the VP of Engineering, is going to be on stage here because we announced our new software release, so the Alterium platform software release, and he's going to talk us through the highlights of the software release later this afternoon.
That's exciting. And we will also be talking to FreeFly.
FreeFly, right, another vehicle manufacturer, one of the early ones.
It's going to be a full day, and looking just now this direction of the Expo Hall, starting to get busy. The hall will be opening up in about 20 minutes or so. Exhibitors are setting up their booths, and there's so much cool stuff just even around us. It's really exciting. To me, it feels like another maturity level we've reached in the market.
It does, especially after such a long time not being able to like experience this, right?
Exactly. And my first impressions of the showroom have been that we're seeing more VTOL, fixed wing VTOL platforms. Even around us, there's so many of them. We're seeing a lot of heavy lift multi-rotors. That's very exciting. And we're also seeing more software providers.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. And I think that's, in the end, The difference is that we can make in the end, again, in the value proposition and the benefits to the end users, there's so much we can add on the software side, right? I mean, of course, we can improve, and we need to improve also the capabilities of the vehicles. But with software, it's like we can level up the improvements and add so much value to the end user, which is like, I think just the beginning, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So an exciting day ahead for all of us here. We're going to be bringing a lot of that information live across.
We will.
And if you are part of Xponential and you are here in person, please come by our booth 2529. It's hard to miss us because you come down the stairs and we're right in front of it in this beautiful blue arc that we right now don't see, but we have a camera on top of the arc looking down at what's happening on our front part of the booth. Come by, say hello.
Absolutely, yeah.
Meet Laurent.
Meet Romeo.
Well, Ben was telling me this morning that there's a rumor that Laurent has moved up to the 55th most influential person in the drone industry.
The 55th of 58, right?
We don't know how many there are. But listen, thank you for having me.
Thanks for being
You're
here.
going to be hosting most of the talks today.
Many of them, yes.
So good luck with all of that.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to it, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure to tune back in. We're going to be live again pretty soon, very soon, actually. Yeah. See you then.